So one of the followers of our channel gave me a whole bunch of requests recently. We're going to get through them. But he wanted to single out this player because not only he was a big favorite of the Pittsburgh Penguins fans, he's become sort of a legend overseas in Europe for coaching at a very successful level. Now, Doug Shedden, selected in the 5th round, 93rd overall by the Penguins in a 1980 NHL entry draft. Your typical center, 6 feet, 185. Born in Barrie, Ontario, but, hometown is Barrie, Ontario, but Wallaceburg, Ontario is his birth community. Came to major prominence in the Ontario Triple-A Midget and Ontario Junior programs. He played with Barrie of the Ontario Triple-A League in 77, 125 points in 53 games. Then Guelph of the OPJHL, Hamilton of the OMJHL, and Kitchener of the OMJHL in 78. Kitchener 79 for 58 points in 66 games, and Kitchener was Saint-Sud-Marie combined. He had 61 points, including 40 goals and 60 assists for 100 points in that big 1980 draft year. Now, he won a Centennial Cup with Guelph in 1978. Now, he first came to major prominence for a lot of people by playing in the 1974 Quebec International Pee Wee Hockey Tournament with a minor squad from Barrie. Barrie had some strong players at the time on that level. Now, he grew up surrounded by hockey. He was a childhood friend of Hockey Hall of Famer Mike Gartner. Now, he eventually found his way in one of the biggest trades of junior hockey at the time. He was traded by Kitchener with Kerry Wilson and Tim Jouiwak to Sault Ste. Marie for Paul Coffey in November of 79. That was a big, big deal. And put both teams into another level. Now, he was the MVP for the Penguins in 1983, had his debut with the squad October 6, 1981 against St. Louis. Now, he spent a number of seasons in NHL with 139 goals, 186 assists for 325 points. Now, for a time, he was the MVP technically of the Penguins. Now, he went back to Sault Ste. Marie for one more year, where he had 123 points in the 81 season. 82, technically his rookie year, he had 25 points in 38 games and 10 points with the Erie Blades of the AHL. Now, his big 4 seasons around the time Mario came in, 24, 22, 35, and 32 goals, 67, 57, 67, and 66 points. But what happened in 86, he found himself in the Detroit system, and his star kind of faded out after that. He was eventually moved on to Quebec, played a lot of key games in Frankton in the AHL, and also played a few games with the Maple Leafs later on, but found himself mired in the minor leagues, especially in Baltimore. He had 37 goals, Newmarket, where he had 26 goals in 1990, and eventually played in Europe with Hilsi Bolzano for a season, then wrapped up his minor pro career with a tremendous 37 points in 21 games for Wichita Thunder. Now, that CHL season was COHL season was quite weird. He eventually went into coaching that same season. He jumped from a player in another league to a coach, coaching Wichita for 3 seasons, winning a CHL title in 94 and 95. Then the Louisiana Ice Gators for a number of seasons, losing in the league final in 97. But with Flint of the UHL, he won their title in 2000 with a tremendous 51-14-0 record in the postseasons. So, Nunners returned to CHL 2 more titles with the Memphis River Kings of the CHL, won the title with them in 02 and 03. So you're seeing a trend here, ladies and gentlemen. He eventually showed up with the St. John Maple Leafs of the AHL. Second season was his best, 46-28-5, but lost in round 1. But then found himself coaching in Finland, and eventually won a bronze for Team Finland as their head coach at the Worlds in 2008. Now, his career as a head coach has drawn, I think, as much interest for his for his style of being a team coach, a people's coach, as we say. When Shedden was hired by the Finnish SM Liiga team, HIFK, to replace Dave King, King had decided to go into the Russian Super League, and was so good he led the team to a bronze medal game, losing to HPK. Now, after his debut in the SM Liiga, Shedden was acquired by local rival Jonquette, where Shedden made an impact during his first season as the head coach of the team. Jonquette survived all the way to the finals, but defeated by Karpa. Second season of Jonquette was a bit of a disappointment, as he did not advance to the playoffs, but were defeated 4-3 by Espoo Blues in the semifinals, even though Jonquette had a 3-1 lead in the best of 7 series. Now, the 2008 season again with Jonquette was Shedden's last, as he was contracted by EV Zug, a Swiss professional ice hockey team playing in the Swiss National Liga. He spent 6 years at the Zug helm and coached EVZ to 5 playoff semifinal appearances. When Zug finished the 2014 regular season in 10th place and missed the playoffs, Shedden was relieved of his duties. Now, in October 2014, he took over the reins at Zagreb of the KHL and parted ways with the team at the end of 2015 season. He then returned to Switzerland, accepting the head coaching job at NLA side HC Lugano in October of 2015. He coached the team to an appearance in NLA finals his first year, where they were defeated by SC Bern. In 2015 and 16, he led HCL to the Spengler Cup final, where they fell short to Team Canada twice. On January 16, 2017, Shedden was let go by HC Lugano. Now, he was appointed as ERC Ingolstadt head coach on December 22, 2017, signing a deal for the remainder of the 2008 season with the German DL team. Now, during his time with Jonquette, Shedden was also contacted by the Finnish national team as the head coach to replace Erkka Westerlund. Now, under Shedden's coaching, Finland won the bronze, and 1-year contract ended after the 2008 World Championship, and was replaced by his assistant coach, Jukka Jolinen. Now, he was also assistant coach of Team Canada at the 9, 10, 11 Spengler Cup. In 2012 and 13, he was named head coach, guiding Canada to victory in the prestigious tournament in 2012. Now, he was also a member of Canada's coaching staff at the 2013 IAAHF World Championships. Now, this is kind of bizarre, ladies and gentlemen. He started his career as a pro player with only 1 goal with Hamilton Finn Cups in 32 games. And look what he's done now. Again, 50-plus years of dedication to hockey. But I loved him playing with Pittsburgh because I loved him on a power play. And I look at that 1985 season, ladies and gentlemen, he was just rocking that year. And a very, very, gentlemanly player. Rarely take a penalty, and a very cerebral guy. So, and unfortunately, never played in the NHL playoffs. One of the best players never to play in the playoffs in the major leagues, as we say. So, final NHL totals: 416 games, 139 goals, 186 assists for 325 points. And like I said, to me, Detroit wasn't a good fit. He liked playing in that Pittsburgh system. And for 4 years, other than him and Mario were just flying, ladies and gentlemen. And he lived through the lean years of Pittsburgh as well. So we have a big respect for him on that. So that's the legend of Doug Shedden. Have stick will travel. He's been everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for listening. Bye.